We're talking boxing this morning with Talladega County Boxing Club and manager professional boxing, Sam Bluster. And Sam, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Jimmy Dale.
And who you got with you this morning?
I have my boxer here, Connor Delaney, that won his fight when we went up here to Gaston. Jimmy, he won by a TKO. The referee had to get him off of him.
Wow. Well, Connor, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Now, I understand you're in the military or going in the military or something?
I'm in the National Guard.
Okay. And how did you get started boxing?
I just went to the gym one day and told him I wanted to box.
And the rest is history?
Ago. Yes, sir.
So this was your first match?
This is my second.
Second match?
Yes, sir.
And you box in the 152-pound class. What is that?
I think it's junior middleweight.
Okay. Your opponent, you scored a TKO. Talk about the fight.
I just went in there wanting to win, and I wanted to bring something back home to Sylacauga.
So did you know anything about your opponent?
No, sir.
Yeah?
No.
What do you do? Just kind of feel it out as it goes? How far did it go for the technical knockout?
I went to the second round.
Okay. It didn't go far then.
No, not too far.
Yeah. And what do you attribute being able to get the win?
Just a lot of hard work with my teammates and the coach, and just a lot of determination.
Yeah. Sam, you are a professional boxing expert and manager of the Talladega County Boxing Club, and you took how many boxers up to the match?
Well, I took 4, Jimmy, but 2 of them wasn't able to get matched up.
Okay.
My second one, he lost his bout.
He was on with us last week.
Yes, that was Kevin. But he performed beautiful, but it just that the guy that he met was a little better.
He performed a little bit better, right?
But he just back to the drawing board is all he said. Yeah. Back to the drawing board.
Yeah. Now, Connor, as far as boxing is concerned, is this something you want to do in the future, or is this just the road you're passing on now?
It's definitely something I want to do in the future.
Okay. How do you train?
Hard, a lot. I run a lot and box a lot.
How old are you?
21.
21 years old?
Yes, sir.
And have fought twice. And how long between bouts do you try to go before another one?
My last one was in February at the Golden Gloves. So, I guess every few
Jimmy,
months.
that's usually left up to me.
Yeah.
I try not to box them at least maybe every other month. Okay. Some of them would like to box each week.
Yeah.
Some of them in there, but I want them to recuperate and analyze their last bout, because Jimmy, each time that they have a bout, it's rougher than the one before. When the matchmakers sit down and make the matches, just like I keep explaining to him, he got a TKO, technical knockout. He had to stop the fight. Well, next time his name comes up, they're gonna look for somebody a little tougher. The guy it might be his 4th fight, but it might be the guy's maybe 7th or 8th fight, because he's proved himself in the boxing world.
Now, at the Talladega County Boxing Club, which is in Sylacauga, right there on Broadway, beside Dixie Drug Company, this kind of dream of yours to help young men and young ladies make a direction for themselves?
It's been my dream for 40 years. For 40 years, Jimmy. Then when I come up here from Talladega Springs, I found out that for 35 years, there'd never been a boxing gym here in Talladega County. So a lot of people are coming on board little by little, okay? If they want to box, it's there for them. I'm trying to keep the kids from being bullied also, okay? If they know how to handle themselves, that bully won't mess with them a little. You see what I'm saying? That bully picks on people he know he can whoop. I tell people, you see a couple of kids out there scuffling and fighting on the playground, tell him, say, hey, why don't you take that down to the Talladega County Boxing Club where he wants people that like to fight and tussle. We love it. See? So this is what it relieves stress, Jimmy, for the older ones. It relieves stress. Beating on the bags, you know. I mean, if a person lets stress build up in them, a person can just say, good morning to them, and they go off. Mm-hmm. They go off. Too much build up, blow their fuse. Or come into the gym, beat on the bags, and feel a lot better when you get to.
Yeah. Connor Delaney, who won by technical knockout in Gadsden last weekend. Connor, when you stepped into the ring, what are you thinking, not knowing anything about the opponent?
Just really once to start fights, you start to really know what to do. But
do you try to notice the style the boxer is using or anything like that?
No, not really. I go in there and, like Coach always says, don't leave it to the judges. So just fight my hardest.
So when did you sense that you had the opponent hurt?
In the second round, when I started tagging them pretty good, and they would bring it to an 8 count and stop it.
When you see that you've got the opponent on his heels a little bit, do you just bore on in?
Yeah, pretty much.
He did, Jimmy.
Yeah.
He did. He definitely did.
How exciting is that to you, Sam, to see
Oh,
that happen?
I enjoyed it, you know, because he had the determination. He didn't like I always tell him, don't let it go to the judges, okay? Just like Kevin's bout. It was really close, really close. So it went to the judge's decision. So I told him right after his bout was next, I told him, you see what I mean about if it goes to the judges, you don't know which way it's going. So you have to try to stop him. I mean, make the referee stop it, make the doctor jump up there and stop it, make his coach throw the towel in, that's like saying stop it, okay? And what he's speaking of is that he had caused the man to have 2 standing 8 counts. A standing 8 count means it's the same as a knockdown. So once the referee had counted to his opponent 2 standing 8 counts, then he decided, I better stop this because he has more aggression. He was a little sharper than the guy. I'm proud of my guys, Jimmy.
Connor, talk a little bit about your upbringing. Were you a bully or were you bullied? Or neither?
I'd say neither.
Yeah?
Yeah, I wasn't bullied or a bully.
Yeah.
That's pretty neutral.
Now, you're in the National Guard?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And where's your base at?
We're the 214th out of Alex City.
Okay. All right. Now, once you won the bout,
Yes, sir.
Do you immediately go back in training, or do you kind of take a day or 2 off, or how does that work?
I immediately, I think I took 1 day off, and then Monday I was in the gym.
All right. After a fight, how's your body affected?
I'm in pretty good shape, and after that fight, since it didn't go too long, I was just a little bit sore, but I feel pretty good afterwards.
Sam, you've seen a lot of bouts for many, many years. What's so exciting about professional boxing, and is it on the upswing?
It's coming back. It's coming back. For quite a while, we have to give Deontay Wilder his credit for helping it come back. Okay.
Especially here in Alabama.
That's right. He was able to have the very first professional fight card here in the state of Alabama. That's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. He was supposed to go over to Russia to box, but Jimmy, as you know, a boxer have to condition his own body up to withstand boxing. No enhancing drugs. And the way I'm hearing it is that the guy that he was supposed to box over in Russia, they tested him positive, possibly for like steroids. And that's unfair. If this man is punching and getting more punches in on him, and he's full of some kind of enhancing drug and he won't go down, the punch is not affecting him, that's unfair.
Is there testing even on local levels for improper use of drugs or anything like that?
Well, I understand just as of this year, from the organization, which is USA Boxing, they sent memos out to all of us coaches that they're going to start drug testing, even the amateur boxers. And I applaud that.
Yeah.
Okay? I tell them in my gym, if I think that any of my boxers are on any type of drugs, I will tell the doctor myself, test him. Okay? Because it's unfair.
We're talking with Sam Bluster, who's the coach of the Talladega County Boxing Club, and Connor Delaney, who won his match last weekend in Gadsden with a technical knockout, a TKO. And I remember growing up, they used to have the Cavalcade of Sports, the Gillette boxing matches on Friday night and Saturday night, and there was some great boxing, and then it kind of got marred a little bit by one thing or another, but some people say, well, is that a sport? Is it a sport?
It's a sport, Jimmy. It's a sport, definitely so. Okay, and like you say, it was marred, there for a while, but it's making a return. Okay, a few of the other contact sports kind of took over from it.
Yeah.
Okay, the kickboxing and MMA. Okay, but what I'm finding out in my gym, a lot of people are pulling out of some of the other sports. Okay, for permanent damages that's being done. You see what I'm saying?
That's some brutal stuff, man.
in boxing, you can only use your fists. Okay.
How much did the gloves weigh?
In your bouts, they weigh 10 ounces.
10 ounces.
Yes, sir.
Do the longer you go in a fight, do your arms become heavy sometime?
Oh, absolutely. You get real tired.
We have remedies for that off in the gym.
Oh.
Yeah, we got remedies for that.
Sure.
Right. Now, you guys, how long has the gym been in Sylacauga?
I've been here since 2010.
Okay.
I'll be coming up on my 6-year anniversary, July 5th.
And how's it grown?
Beautifully, Jimmy, beautifully. On my 6-year anniversary, I'm going to kind of ask for all my past, present, and future members to attend the anniversary that we're going to give on July 5th. I haven't made the location yet, but we're going to plan to go kind of all out on the 6-year reunion.
Do you have dreams of having matches here in Sylacauga?
That's been my dream since I opened it up. But Jimmy, it kind of costs a little bit, and we are like an independent gym. Okay, a lot of other gyms have backers. I haven't been able to find me a backer or anything yet, so we just do our struggling ourselves. But we've made it for 6 years. All
right. Connor Delaney, who was winner by TKO last weekend up in Gadsden, and he continues boxing out of the Talladega County Boxing Club. Sam Bluster, the coach and director of the club. We thank you both for being here this morning.
Sure, thank you.
We appreciate you inviting us in.
And congratulations and continued success with your career.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. More on Daybreak coming up right after this.